Good afternoon. So yeah, thanks again for the committee to give the opportunity to share about the QuantaRoute, a geocoding API designed for India. So myself, Saikat Maiti, I am a proud OSM volunteer, uh, working almost 10, 12 years in OpenStreetMap, contributing to OpenStreetMap, especially in India. And whenever I get time to contribute or I see any missing data, I go and add in OpenStreetMap. I have started my contribution when I saw my village is not there in any mapping platform, and there is my journey started to contribute to OSM, and continuing from that. So yeah, good to say that yes, founder of QuantaRoute. So it's a geocoding library I have developed, or right now it is working as a SaaS, and it's an API service that I have built on top of our open source Indian postal data and DigiPin and OpenStreetMap. So I'll walk you through about what is QuantaRoute and how it works, and how you can use if you're a developer, if you are working with some organization where you are using some proprietary search API to build something, and then there you can explore like how this API can fit to your requirement. But yeah, let's see how it comes. So the generic geocoder breakdown in India is like we have lot of pin codes. So based on my knowledge, it's 19,000 plus pin code, unique pin code. After that, the one pin code sometimes serves 20 other locality, 10 other locality, or sometimes it is one locality. So here I give my village example, which is Sandalpur. That Sandalpur in India has 7 Sandalpur in different states. Same name, but different thing. Similarly, one pin code like 721632, you can check in Indian postal pin, that is my village API, but that pin code serves like 10 other localities which is nearby Sandalpur. So these are the challenges we have. And our address system, mostly I think in this room, everyone, at least once they have ordered something online in Indian market. Like there will be a column like, okay, what is the landmark? Then delivery guy will call like, hey, where is your building? Is it behind the red building or behind the tree or behind the temple or beside the temple? Or I can see a blue building, is it after that or not, right? That's the generic process of our delivery system works. What I have experienced, maybe experience will be different, but yeah. And the same name that I have told, the same problem with the pin code and the same name for the villages as well. And when it is a dense urban morphology, sometimes the location snap to other area, that can causes the problem when we are adding any address. Even you are using some very good current system, like any other proprietary system that you are using. It comes like, then your package got delivered into some other places, or it went to some other hub. Then it will take 2-3 days to route back to your hub. Then you get the delivery. It comes like, okay, delayed, cancel order. I did not, so customer dissatisfaction, and you are shouting on the delivery guy, how can't you not find my address and all those things, right? So now, who needs accurate Indian addresses? Like this is my perception, like this can be useful for especially logistics and delivery, e-commerce, especially which are the D2C brands, mobility, even this can be used for mobility. Like let's say you are trying to build something like Uber and Ola, even you can use this API, like, but as it has a like DigiPin plus Latlong and other system as well. Now the civic takes like emergency response and all those things also, you can build any application for that. And quick commerce, definitely you need pinpoint accurate address to deliver something on, I'll not say 10 minutes, but yeah, something within 30 minutes if you want to get it delivered from the nearest hub, this can be useful. Now, the QuantaRoute system, how it works and all, it is a multi-layered architecture. So the foundation data is that our Indian government data, which is open to all. Like you can see government portal, those data are released over the time. It has updates and it released under like open source. You can use it commercial purpose freely. So I have taken that data, clean it up. That's the processing of, like, I called it innovation, but that's the mainly tedious cleaning job no AI can do, right? The morning I have presented something about AI, but this is really, you need some GIS folks to clean up those data to make it like API grade data. Then the smart logic comes with three stack, like digipin, OSM address, OSM, and the postal base. And based on that, developer will finally get the access of an API. Now, this is what, like, the foundation, the QuantaRoute geocoding library foundation is based on OpenStreetMap data. I think Arun is here, like he can correct me, like I just put 20+ years of community curated mapping. I think it's 2026. I think you started mapping from 2006, right, in India. So that's the calculation I made, 20 years of community curated mapping. And the digipin, which is like India's open digital postal code innovation, that is got rewarded in many other countries as well of this this thing. Like you might say that, okay, Google already does for the plus code, but this one I found that more easy to understand and easy to use for our purpose, and our India Post data, which is already shared as a GeoJSON. And so how the QuantaRoute API response looks, it's a JSON format. Like you will get, if you hit any point, you will get the location. You will get a digipin of any given point, or if you reverse geocode it, you will get a digipin of that as address as well. And that's how the flow of response. It's just an example. There is lot of other endpoint that you can explore in the playground. There is a, but you have to get a developer key, API key for that. So this is some like real world example that how it can work. Like one example I gave, even for Bangalore, I saw that this 56001 pin code has 10 more localities it serves. So someone is from Mahatma Gandhi Road also putting the same code. Someone from Vasant Nagar also putting the same pin code. And if you don't know the locality, that can create a problem on the last mile. So that it can be solved for the logistic companies. Another is that landmark resolution. So yes, still near Central Mall you can collect, but you can get a structured API response from this. That near means how near it is, where exactly it is located. You can always pinpoint it if you give that option. And some correction is everywhere it is available. Some auto correction and address enhancement. The spelling calculation or near match, those things are available there as well. Now, is it available for all of the world? No, it is not. I have not built this for all world, because India, I feel like it's a huge country and we have really messy address. And I just Googled it or from internet, what I realized that monthly monthly 10 to 12% delivery just fails because of address mismatch, wrong address, invalid address. Someone is just ordering something just to make, I don't know, just for fun. Sometime they just put a random pin code, random location, and they just order. And at the end, who are selling products, they are in loss because of that. So that's why it's only for India first approach I have taken here. And yes, it is open foundation based on OSM, digipin transparency. The privacy, you have to comply some privacy as you are taking some data from, and you are giving some response from your server. So everything should be secured. Yes, it is developer ready. You have to just get an account, generate your API key, no credit card required. Just give it a try. If you find it's useful, you can use it for any application you are making, you are trying, or if you are building any MVP. Maybe later on, if you want to switch to any other proprietary API, that's fine. But to build an MVP you can try this out and see that how it really works in your use cases. Okay. Cost effective, yes, obviously, like starting I kept like 25,000 API hit for any free account that you can check it out over there. Obviously it is scalable as well, like based on the requirement, based on the ask. If it is enterprise, we can scale it. If you need for a small thing, you don't need to pay extra. So there will be a lot of other things we can customize it. So this is the QR code. If you scan it, and you can go to the developer portal, you can get your free API keys, no credit card required or no banking information required for that. You can connect. There is my GitHub ID and my developer email ID, so that you can say hi to on that anytime. And yeah. As I have some time, I can I think I can share some demo, like what exactly I have I spoke here. So okay, let me go to the presentation again. So there are 3 things I'll show, like how checkout page can be built for any e-commerce, or any, if you're a developer or working for any e-commerce brand, you can see that how you already know that how the checkout page works, and how you can automate it using this API, where you don't have to pay anything extra. And another is lookup, like you put a pin, you reverse see that what is behind it, what is the location details and all. And address search, but this address search is purely based on OpenStreetMap right now. We don't have any proprietary library for that. This address search will works on purely OSM data. It means, like, if you search any address, if that address is there, or if that building name, if that place name is there in OSM, you will get it. Else it will give, it will show that I could not find the place you are looking for. And here it comes, like you enhance OSM more, you will get better infra, more open source data, that anyone can build some tech on top of that, so that, you know, we have multiple options to choose that which API to choose for your purpose, right? I'm skipping that video. This is just I made to explore like how it looks, and yeah. So these are the some important links. As I shared that it is open source, so DGPIN calculation or the government library, you can find how the DGPIN works, you will get to know. And then there is a link like know your DGPIN, you can find your DGPIN address. And I'm pretty much sure, like after speaking to some postal officers from our India Post, the ADG of India Post, they are going to use it very soon. Like right now, everyone asks like, hey, can you send me your PIN code so that I can deliver to your place? In the future, I'm pretty much sure they are going to ask your DGPIN to deliver some product by India Post. And the developer portal I just showed, you can go back to that QR, scan the QR, and to get to access the developer portal. And I try to write a blog about that, how a delivery system schema design works. So if anyone is there, a Next.js developer, and use Next.js plus Supabase, you can try it out. Supabase is an amazing platform that you can use to build your any MVP. It has a managed even Postgres service also. So if you want to add any other thing, so with Supabase, it will work seamlessly. And their free bucket is huge, that your MVP definitely can be fitted in Supabase. So yeah, I definitely want to give a shout out for Supabase here, because they after they came, like this kind of MVP and all build is very easy right now for a developer to start something, to ideate something on that. So now I'll move to like what is our government site. So this is our government site, India Post, like know your DGPIN. You just visit this site, you'll get to see like where exactly. If you do it from mobile, maybe the accuracy will be better. I'm doing from laptop, maybe accuracy is shifted to the other side of the road. But let's say we are standing on the Nashik engineering cluster. So this is the digipin. That is what I was talking about, like 10-digit number. That is the digipin. And over here you can see that every digipin has a coordinate. Even if you zoom in and just move a little bit, you'll see that maybe first 3-digit and next 3-digit will be same, but last 4-digit will always change in very small distance. So that's the accuracy, that's the calculation our India Post made. And even in a multi-storied housing apartment, they can easily locate a little bit difference of the digipin as well to see that exactly where the flat is located. So that's the advantage of digipin here. Now I'll show that I made a demo app also, like how this API works in a real-time scenario. So this is a mock-up for a delivery. Let's assume I just copied the delivery, this form from a very popular Indian brand, D2C brand, as working as a platform and serving door-to-door products when you order. Very popular Indian brand. I just copied their form from here. But what I do, I'll not fill anything here by manually except my flat number or floor number on that, right? So I just hit the locate me button, and you see that road number or building name is auto-populated here, that Nashik Engineering, then the area also auto-populated, the locality auto-populated, and the district state, we all know Maharashtra. So it is all auto-populated. And also you can give an option like right now how we book our ride-hailing app. Like first we pinpoint the location where we are standing, then you can allow user to hit your API so that you can get the proper information, also where they are standing. So that is kind of a use case, the similar structure but different use cases for this API. And you can see that how the flow works. First, it automatically got all this information from the from this QuantaRoute Geocoding API. Then it goes to look into the OSM, what kind of data is there in the OSM. And I'm zooming it a little bit. You will see, even I think this will be, I can claim that only API that can give a digipin to OSM address as well, based on like how it is getting the reverse geocoded. But here the catch is like, if OSM data is wrong, is it going to give correct thing? No, it is not going to correct thing. The last part, it is not going to be correct. But the first part, the digipin part, is accurate as government record right now we have. Okay, so this is one example of like how the checkout page can be done. And this is one lookup. So this here, so anywhere in India, even which is like outside in terms of claim, but anywhere in India, if you click in a far village, anywhere in India, you will see that what is the pin code, what is the division. Now see the thing here, I got the result. It is something, some district in Assam, and this is actually our Indian postal delivery and non-delivery region. So if let's say you are running a D2C brand and you are using only India Post, because it's very cheap when you are sending any parcel through India Post, and you will already get to know that your India Post delivery will reach to that customer or not, because you will get a delivery yes or no from this API. Now this pin code is serving 17 other locality, and you can get all the locality here. So you can let the user to select any of the locality where they live. And mostly people, they know their locality. They don't know like, okay, it is deliverable or not, but they really know that which is their locality. So based on that, you can stop any fraud activity for your D2C brands, and all that can be helpful. So this is the lookup thing. And address, I already told, like it works on OSM. So if I work, if I just, as before this conference, Nashik area is very well mapped. So we have lot of good data right now in Nashik. If you start searching like where we are currently working, it will get the data from OSM and or any other area like taluka level and admin level. If you want to search, you can get it from there. Like how the basic OSM address search is working, here you can work. Coordinate is nothing, just it's a offline thing, like you just copy paste any coordinate, it will convert into the into a digipin. I think we don't have much use case in this context, but you can still use it. Now I took some leverage to see in a real application. One of my friend is running his business and how it can help in a CRM context. So here is one dashboard of a water delivery application. They runs business in Hyderabad, and they are using pin code boundary data to put their dark store for water cans, those 20-liter heavy can storage. And they are using this API, and they found that it's very useful because our admin boundary is little bigger, but postal boundary is smaller than that. And they exactly know from where their users are located, from where they exactly located those address pinpoints. So they can easily estimate that, okay, how many or how many dark store is needed to any zone to deliver this area. So this is one use case, and another use case is the tracking. So they just put this logic in the backend. So whenever the user give the access of the location, or they are just searching for a water delivery service in Hyderabad or the nearby, it is automatically mapped with the digipin with the pin code, so that they right now the green zones are where they are serving, and red zone are where a lot of queries are coming. So before reaching to those market or those areas to serve, they already know that, okay, where I need to start serving the area. Based on their business plan, they can use this kind of this SaaS, this API to manage their CRM, to make their business strategy, because the one source of truth, but you can use in different way, because your pin code boundary in India, Indian government released whenever it released, this will be updated, so that we can keep on the data fresh, and it can be useful by logistics companies, e-commerce, any other D2C brand. So yeah, and you can go to this digipin GitHub, see how it is coded. The calculation is amazing and open source. You can find the complete research paper also added, I think, somewhere in the repository. Or you can just self-host this repository and try how digipin works, how coordinate converted into digipin into converted. How can you validate a digipin? How can you validate a pin code? Even QuantaRoute has a pin code validator. Like any random 6-digit will not work if it is not listed with Indian pin code system. So this is what you can get from there, and you can free to start. As you all know that it needs some running cost to keep the server alive, to store the data, to serve this API. So if anyone is interested, contact with me. We can talk about it, and if there is any use cases you found, I'll be happy to see that, okay, QuantaRoute is in action. And yeah, that's my sharing, Devdata. So I can finish it here. If there is any question, I would be happy to answer.
All right.